Hello everyone, it's me Virat Gautam, and today I'm going to showcase my project for the summer classes of the Django module. So in this project, I have built an attendance management system for BCU. It uses computer vision behind the scene to take the attendance of the students. So as I didn't have the data set, so I take the data set from of the Indian celebrities like Akshay Kumar, Alia Bhatt as my students to for the testing of the my computer vision model. So I'll walk you through the project. So first, we can start our server with this command, and it starts our Django application. So this Django application will load our computer vision model that I've trained on these data. So these are the data. So for example, so yeah, it's one of the those photos. So yes, so these are the photos that I've trained on. So this one is for Akshay Kumar, and this one is for Alia Bhatt, Amitabh Bachchan, and Ritik, Kashyap, Priyanka Chopra, and many more. So on these data, I have trained the model. So for the detection part, I've used the MTCNN, and for the recognition part, I've used the Inception Net. So here are my embeddings are saved as non-face embeddings underscore 2.pkl file. So these are the embeddings, and based on the similarity search or similarity score between the two faces, between the face that is taken from the live feed and the face that is trained on, it gives us the maximum similarity. And if our maximum we have set the threshold for 80%, so if any faces that matches 80% will be counted as a match or recognized, else it will not be counted as a recognized face. So we can check out this port, so where we can access our login page. So I'll Yeah, so for now I have created admin. So this project has two sections, one for the teachers and one for the administrative purpose. I've already created an admin. So we can log into admin page with the credentials of admin. So for now it's admin. So signing in. So once we are logged in, so this is the admin dashboard, where we can create teachers, student, and courses for the students, and we can list all the students, teachers, and we can also review each attendance that is taken. For example, if the administration wants to change some records that is already recorded, so it can be done here. Just we have to search the course, and based on course, for example, if we search Django, then we can search all the attendance that is related to Django based on that date. So we can also generate a student progress card. For example, it uses a random forest classifier to uh, predict the next grade that the student will receive. So we just have to pass the previous grade, the grades of the previous terminal examination, and it uses random forest to classify or predict the possibility of student scoring so a certain grade in the next examination. So for now, we don't really have any users. So creating first we have to create a user. So for example, let's create a user called Virat Gautam, which will be a teacher for the institution. So for example, let's say it's Virat and my email address, and let's create a strong password. I have applied multiple validation. So to the password, and now yes, so this user is successfully created. Now with these teachers, we can create with this user we can create a teacher for this user. So yes, we can create teachers. So let me check a code once. So I have a documentation file here. So yes, so we are not going to create each and every student manually. We'll use this Django cell to insert these students, because inserting all these records manually is tedious. So we'll use commands. But first, let's create the teacher. So let's set we can put any values for testing. So let's choose any of the date, gender male, and let's upload a profile picture. So we can choose any. Okay. So yes, so this would be the details for the teachers, and we can register this teachers. So now this teacher is registered in our database. So now for the students part, we have to manually enter each and every student that is registered in the institution. So instead of that manual work, we'll use a code to insert those students. So for now, let's stop the server and let's copy this command to open the Python shell so that we can access the database. So yes, so and now let's import the student module as well. So yes, and let's initialize this list. So paste it here, and okay, then we need to run this command. So it will loop through the list and then create the record. So yes, these are the students that we'll be creating. So these are the students. So now let's rerun we need to exit this cell. So let's rerun our server. So wait for some time till our server gets initialized. So now yes, our server is running successfully. So now let's get back to here, and okay, so let's refresh the page for once. Let's refresh it. So as we have restarted our server, and now if we look at the student list, so these are the students that we have just created. So instead of manual work, we use some script. So okay, so now that we have a teacher and a students, so now let's create a course that the teacher will be teaching. So for example, it would be machine learning. So okay, uh, machine. So duration would be 4 months. Okay. So this shift would be day. So we are assigning this course to the teacher. So now we need to register which students are studying which course. So for example, we'll select all those students who are going to study this course, right? So once we select this and assign class, all these students will be studying this course. So now if we look at it, so we have these students, and this is the teacher, and we don't have any attendance record till now, and we don't have attendance record. And so student report prediction works by, so it uses the attendance of the student as well as the grade of the previous terminal examination to predict it. So now let's so this is the part for the administration. So now let's log out, and we have our teacher named Virat, and I'll enter the credential for this teacher. So once we are logged in, this is the dashboard for the teacher, and its teacher name, it's the subject that he teaches, and it's for the Birmingham City University. So here's the logo, and here's the teacher's profile. We can change and edit or remove photo for the teacher. So here are the details for the teachers. And now if you want to take attendance, we just have to click on take attendance. So once we click on attendance, by default, all the students are marked as absent here. So if we change it, the UI is very responsive or reactive to the changes we make. So for example, if we present it, so if we make the Akshay Kumar present, then we can see that the count increases by one. So if we make the absent, so the count decreases. So now to start the face recognition, we just have to click. The teacher will start the start face video attendance button, and once it is start, it will start to take the streams or face data from the from our from our camera. So for testing, I'll have to use my mobile phone to display those data of the Bollywood characters, Hollywood actors. So I'll use my mobile phone to show the picture of the Hollywood actors or actress for testing. So if we click on start video attendance, so yeah, it's trying to connect. So it's taking feed from my laptop camera. So now, uh, for now, it's not detecting any of those students. But if we show any faces, let's check what's happening at our backend. So yes, our model is predicting. For now, it's predicting unknown because my data has not been trained. So sometimes it misclassifies as well because it must be that Hrithik Roshan and my face might be somewhat similar. So let's try with the picture. So for now, it's telling me that I am it's predicting me as Hrithik Roshan with 0.8 confidence. So it also made the Hrithik Roshan present as well. So now let's try with Akshay Kumar, right? So yeah, exactly. We can see that it detects Akshay Kumar with 0.8% and Akshay Kumar is present. So let me take a second and choose another star. So now let's try with Alia Bhatt. So I'm showing the picture of Alia Bhatt and let's see if yes. So it recognizes it well. So with 80% confidence, so Alia Bhatt is present as well. So now let's try with next Amitabh Bachchan. So let me pause the video. So now I have the image of Amitabh Bachchan as well. So for now Amitabh Bachchan is not present. So let's try this photo. So if I show this photo, yes, so it's predicting with the highest confidence, that is 83%. So Amitabh Bachchan is also present as well. So this is how it works. So we can close the attendance, and now once we are closed, the data is persistent. So now even if teacher wants to change some results, he or she can. For example, in our case, Ritik was misclassified for me, so I can do that as well. But yeah, this model has some drawbacks as well. It's not optimized, and as you can see, I'm using WebSockets to transfer the video, which is quite heavy. We should not use WebSockets. We could have tried using peer-to-peer connection with WebRTC to transfer the video data. So, but now, or we could have used TensorJS to do some kind of pre-processing on the browser itself. Yeah, that's the part of the optimization technique that we can apply. So now, once all the students' attendance is taken, so for now, in out of total four students, we have four presents and two are absent. So we can mark this attendance and save in our database. So once we click on save attendance, so yes, attendance has been marked successfully for machine learning. So this is the uh, attendance for the machine learning class. So now once we click on, so if we again try to click on take attendance, we would not be able to take the attendance because for today we already have taken the attendance. So if we try clicking on it, so attendance for machine learning has been already taken today. So that's the kind of constraint that I have also set up made available in this project. So now if we go and take a look at our admin, so admin have all the privileges. So if we log in, so let me quickly admin admin. So we can see that recent students are these, and if we take a look at our review attendance, so these are the attendance for our machine learning class. We could have searched Alia Bhatt, so it would so we can search the attendance and alter it. So for example, if Akshay Kumar, if we have to make Hrithik Roshan present, so for now it's Ritik was present, so let's mark him as absent, and the changes will be saved. So he is now marked as absent. So this is the thing, and yes, it's a student list. This is student list. We can alter the attendance. So now on the student part, we can search the student ID. So I think we should start with, I guess, 50 somewhat. So yes, this is the idea of Anushka Sharma. And now, if we want to predict our result, so because it's just he or she is absent for like 1 day, so we don't have this graph for now. So let's select her previous score, and based on the previous terminal examination and the attendance data or attendance status for this semester, we can predict her results. So predict, if we click on predict future performance, we can predict it. It takes some time. So yes, so it's the model is with 20% confidence that he or she, the this student will secure grade A in her next examination. So we can download our report as well. So and we can close it. So yeah, this was the project, and if I have to walk through the code, so s- let's so this is the main file where we'll import this take face function, which will take the frame and it will convert to RGB to BGR to RGB, because OpenCV uses different color scheme, and it will draw the bounding box and then detect it. And once it detects, it will use the model to generate the embeddings for this face. And once generated embeddings will compare with the generated embeddings and the embeddings that we have trained with. So the one with the highest similarity is what we have uh, mm, student is. So we mark the student present and save in our database, and that's it. So thank you everyone.